बहुत ही बढ़िया ऑथेंटिक राजस्थानी खाने के बाद हम यहाँ पे आ रहे हैं. दिस इज़ दी vintage car collection of the palace, the official collection. We have stayed here back in 2016, but हम तब कार collection नहीं देख पाए थे. Now we are entering and we are greeted by these two amazing I mean ये actually cars हैं, क्या हैं, ये सारी details बताएंगे. Who is the expert here? We're going to meet. I believe.
Vikram Singh, I'm the keeper of the vintage and classic car collection.
Great, thank you so much for having us here. And first, I have to admit that I don't know anything about vintage cars.
जी.
और इसलिए we will rely on your expertise. This is extremely beautiful. This one.
We have here 23 vintage and classic car collections. And the uniqueness of these all cars is that these are all single owner cars.
Okay.
And starting from 1924.
So this one particularly?
This is a 180D. This is one of the first versions of the diesel Mercedes. It's a 1956.
55 bhp.
G.
So
it still has original paint. You can see the paint, you can see the upholstery. Everything is still intact and original.
Wow. This is one of those scale models that you get, and here it is in full size version. I think it must be. So, what is the kind of, price? I mean, I know these are priceless, but what is the approximate cost of these, especially this car, if I just may ask?
It's very difficult to determine the price of these cars because you see, these all depends on the buyer and the seller, you see. And especially these are all single owner cars, so it's very difficult nowadays to find a single owner car.
Right.
Yeah.
So this one is also the same car?
Yeah, this is also on 190 dB. It's waiting for the restoration, this one.
Okay.
Yeah, we have our own workshop where we restore the cars.
Okay.
This is a 200 1966. This has been restored.
Wow.
Yeah.
And around 100 horsepower. Look at that. So I mean, this one is, it's written here, it's 1966. So around 50, 60 years old. That is pretty good.
We have a Mercedes, this is a 200 series. And this is 300D, 124 series. It's a 1930-31 Rolls-Royce.
Wow.
And this was specially modified for hunting, this one. Originally, this was a tourer car. From the rear of the car, if you will notice, the modification was done locally here in Udaipur.
Okay.
So we kept it like this only. We haven't restored it yet. So people who come to see the cars, they are quite enthusiastic who would like to see these type of cars also kept like in this condition.
So guys, this is going to be 100 years old in 10 years from now, and this is 25 horsepower. And this is quite something. And I think I've seen this in a few movies, but this for the first time I'm looking at this. And a Rolls Royce is a Rolls Royce. The grille and the spirit of ecstasy, and unmistakably Rolls Royce. And the latest one that I drove was in Dubai, the Black Badge Cullinan, which of course still it looks the same from the front. Another Rolls Royce, and look at that number plate. Is that number plate a real one, or is just for show right now?
Before independence, all the registration was done in Mewar state. So the number used to be Udaipur 1, Udaipur 2 like this, and there were very few cars at that time. So we have kept it like this only, but it has a valid registration number RJY2, which is valid now. And this is a 1924 20 HP Rolls Royce. This car is one of the unique and one of the rarest cars you will find in India. This also has won an Concours d'Elegance award in 2012 and Cartier Trophy in 2008 in Mumbai. It went to Pebble Beach in USA for the competition, and we won the Lucis BB Trophy in 2012.
Wow. So what is that in the middle? That is a compass? No, that's not a compass. What is that?
These are two lights actually.
No, that pink one. That's also light?
Yeah. These are two lights. When the royal family is in the car,
Okay.
this red light will come on.
Okay, on the top.
Yeah.
Right.
And when the car is moving without the royal family, then the blue light will come on.
Wow.
So people who are standing outside, they could greet them, they could give their wishes to the family. That was the significance of these lights.
Very cool, very cool.
There are so many features in this car, I can spend whole day explaining.
Yeah? Oh my God, look at this.
This is a 1924 Phantom 2. Bodywork by Windovers. It has a sedan Caddy Valley coachwork. And this car was also used in James Bond film Octopussy.
The same car?
The same car.
Okay.
Which was shot in Udaipur in 1983.
Wow.
Yeah.
So any particular, so here I can see that the grill especially is quite, is little different. I mean, it's chrome or what is it?
It's a nickel polish, but the difference is that these louvers will open automatically.
Wow.
With the temperature, when temperature reaches to 80 degree, they will start opening.
Oh my God.
Or whereas the other one which we saw the blue one, it has a manual louvers.
Okay.
So it has to be operated from the dashboard.
Wow.
So in 10 years, this transformation of technology took place and
Wow.
these were
So guys,
automatically operated. Yeah.
so guys, if the car has to get cooled, so this is basically essentially for air cooling.
G.
And I mean, is it obviously it's liquid cool also?
Yeah, it's a coolant, yeah. Water cooled, yeah.
This is I never knew this. Like this part actually opens here when it reaches a certain temperature. It's like, and look at the size of the reflectors. This. So I mean, why is it this particular one headlight so big?
Art Deco lights, you see. These were all customized lights and order to made.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, like your bespoke, like when. So this is one of the things with Rolls-Royce you can customize when you order, and that is a spare wheel, right?
Yes, there are two spare wheels.
Look how the spare wheel is over there. This is pretty interesting. I think the cars earlier used to look much more beautiful than the cars of today. They should at least, I mean, and yeah, look at the pattern of the tires here, and do they represent anything? I'm not sure. So even in this, the Rolls-Royce motif stays same place when the tire, the wheels. So when the tire, the car is moving, the Rolls-Royce logo will stay upright. So that is one of the things which still is same today. And moving on, so this one is 50 horsepower that we saw. This one, yeah.
This is again a Rolls-Royce. This was again modified locally for accommodating a cricket team of Mewar.
Wow.
Yeah. So 11 could fit in. Originally this
How
was
many could fit in?
11.
In this car?
G.
I have to go and have a look. How can 11 people fit in this car? Is something which we need to. So, 2 people here, 4 here, 6, and 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, maybe 3. Okay. So 11 people in one car over here. They could fit the whole cricket team. This is what this car was made for. And look at these levers. So what is this is a handbrake or this is a clutch?
One is the handbrake and other one is the gear lever.
Wow.
Yeah, this is the handbrake.
Sorry. Okay.
And this is the gear lever.
And what is this?
These are all controls. You can adjust the ignition, the throttle, the suspension of the car. You can
Suspension of the car.
Yes. You can make it hard, you can make it loose as per the surface on the car moving on.
So what is the configuration of the engine in this one?
It has a 6-cylinder 20-25 horsepower.
6-cylinder.
Yes.
What is how are the engines lined?
Straight line.
Straight line.
Inline.
Inline. Inline 625 horsepower back then. And carrying a whole cricket team of 11 people in the car. Wow. We have a Cadillac here, which is manufactured, as we can see, 1938. And this is, sorry?
This is a pair of a Cadillac.
Oh, these are pairs. Let's have a look.
This is the king and this is the queen. This one is used for the king and this is used for the queen. This is a Parda car.
Okay.
And this is more of a ceremonial type of a car, and this is open car which is used for the king.
Wow, this one is for the king, and that's why probably it is open top so that the king, can be seen, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, you're right.
And shows the adventurous spirit of the king. And how many people can this car carry?
Fun driver plus 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
So only there is space for one person in front.
G.
Okay, that's pretty nice.
And a lot of history is attached to this car also. When Queen of England, Elizabeth,
Okay.
when she visited Udaipur in 61,
Okay.
she sat in this car.
Wow.
Yeah. And there are a lot of dignitaries who visited Udaipur. This car was deployed in their duty.
So, and what about this car?
This is more of a closed car. This is a Parda car. You can see the tinted glasses and curtains inside. If you note, there is a tinted glass on the windscreen.
Yes.
So if the Queen desires to drive this car,
Okay.
this tinted screen will come on. So nobody could see from outside who's driving, but from inside you can see.
So basically, I just got to know that this is tinted because the queen might also want to drive it. And when she drives that, nobody should be able to see her. So that is the reason why it is tinted. And this is also kind of you said a Parda car.
Yes, it has a curtains inside, Parda inside. So
Okay.
there are a lot of features which are there which are more for the lead Queen car, yeah. This is
Buick.
this is a Buick 1946.
How many horsepower is this?
This was actually it's 40 to 50 horsepower.
Okay.
Yeah, it has a straight 8-cylinder engine.
Okay.
Yeah,
So this is 1934A.
this is a 1930 Ford A. It's a very basic car. It has a very basic mechanism. It has it doesn't have a fuel pump at all. It has a fuel which comes through gravity. It has an overhead tank, and you can on just like a two-wheeler bike, and the fuel will come on. And very basic car, but it was very popular in 1930s and 35s, 40s.
So one could buy all these things in India, or
No, it's very difficult to buy the parts in India. So we make parts or we sources from around the world.
no? Initially, when these cars were there, could anyone?
That time also it was very difficult to find the parts.
No. How about buying? All these cars are imported.
Yeah, these are all important cars.
Right.
But there were dealers in like in Kolkata or in Mumbai at that time. So they used to bring the car to the states,
Okay.
princely states,
Right.
to give the demonstration, and then they used to book the car and then used to come by the ship.
Wow. And approximately how much was any of these cars that you know of, like originally back in those times, a new car?
It's very difficult to tell, but the Rolls Royce would have cost around a lakh rupees or something like that.
Back then,
Yeah, in 1930 or 40s.
which is equivalent to around like 8-9 crores.
Yes.
A lakh rupees in 1930 is something. But look at this. I mean, this is a 24 horsepower car, this one. And I just want that, all these companies should have the latest technology, but they should come out with these retro kind of a design again, because these are timeless designs. And somehow these appeal more to me, if they can appeal to me, because I'm not into vintage cars or bikes. I'm sure they will appeal to a whole generation and going ahead. Maybe traction control, 100 bhp, 150 bhp, I think they can easily do the same kind of cars again. That is what I wish for, but again, these are only wishes. So what about these?
These are all horse-driven carriages. And that one is drawn by 6 or 8 horses.
Wow.
Yeah. And
6 horses?
Yes. And this is still being used on regal festivals like Ashwa Puja and Holika Dahan ceremony. This one.
That one.
G.
That is beautiful. Look at that. Look at the suspension.
Yeah, if you see the mechanism of the leaf springs, it has a leather belt
Yeah.
as a shock absorber.
Wow. Look at that.
If you see, these are all leather belts. These one, and these one. And they will just work like a shock absorber.
Pretty amazing. This is like real princely royal stuff, I might add. And do they have like candles or
Candles.
candles?
Yeah.
Okay, there is no gas.
No, there is no gas.
Even the horses must be very beautiful.
Yes, we
That-
have around 50 houses.
50?
Yes.
Wow. So we can go to the other collection now.
Yes, sure.
So we have Jeep here.
So these are two Second World War Jeeps, 1944-42, and with trailers. As you can see, there are two trailers attached to it. These were some of the Jeeps which were remained in India. Now it's Pakistan, and then it was auctioned by the Indian Army to the civilians. So these are one of the things which we have in India.
Look at this trailer and look at that spade. You know, the spade and the axe. This, this is like, something which you see in video games and scale models. But this also is pretty interesting. Look at that whole console and bare bones, but obviously worked very well, I assume, since they survived the war and they're here. And on the right side also, we have a Jeep. So what is, so they have Seat tires, look at that. Is this like stock?
Yeah, actually, His Highness Shri Arvind Singh Mewar is a very keen polo player. So he often used to take this Jeep when on the polo grounds. So this is one of the insignias which he has put on the Jeep.
That is nice.
Yeah.
And what is this for?
These are blackout lights actually.
Blackout lights.
Gee, these are blackout lights. This one is also blackout light. Okay. When there is a war or there is a siren, the main lights will go off and these lights will come on.
Okay, so these are like they point down.
Gee.
Okay.
Gee.
Right. Wonderful, wonderful to know all these things. Wow, look at this. I thought it was over, but oh my God, look at this. This is, I believe, these are specially made for the display.
These are made. You can go inside and take a selfie or photo in this.
Okay.
Yeah. So we allow the visitors who come here to go inside and enjoy the horse carriage by sitting inside.
Wow, that is nice. And so this was a functional horse carriage, or this was
Yeah, it
also
was a
made?
No, these all were functional horse carriages. These were used for the guests who would come to Udaipur to receive them from the railway station or somewhere from there. This is a 1946 Vauxhall. And then we have Austin. This is 1961 Austin, this blue one. Then
So this one, how much horsepower is this?
this is 15 horsepower.
15.
G. Then we have Austin. This is a pretty modern car.
Yeah.
Then this is a Standard Herald. This is also 1961. These all we have restored. We have a workshop here where we restore the cars.
Extremely, it's like a candy car. It's like Hot Wheels. It's very beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at that. So this standard is this company being absorbed now with a bigger company, or just like closed down?
No, now in India it has been closed down.
Anywhere else? In the
No, I don't know about the company because I don't think it still exists. Yeah.
Tell me, if this comes in a modern form with all the electronics, wouldn't you like to buy it? Like I would. This is MG.
This is MGTC. This is one of the first sports cars which was introduced by MG.
1250cc.
Yes, 1250cc. It has a twin carburetor,
How much horsepower?
around 10 to 11 horsepower.
10 to 11.
G.
So MG obviously is a brand which has made a comeback globally with the new kind of cars, but it has got a lot of history. And this one is
Opel Kadett. It's a German car. This is again 1937. And this was also used in the war to ferry the officers from mess to their home or anywhere. So they were parked at the mess. So the officers could use this in the mess.
this one is 27 bhp.
Yes.
So this one is in 1937, and this one is just 10 12 bhp, being a sports car. How what do you think?
Transformation of the transmission actually is different in this and this one. So there is a lot of difference between the transmission.
power is
Yeah,
transferred,
transmit. Yeah.
Okay, so it feels more sportier.
G.
Oh, that's nice. And we can also have a look here.
Yeah, these are all prototype solar rickshaws, which we did in 2004.
Okay.
It was more an awareness program done by us.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is interesting. Yeah, there is no shortage of sun here.
Yeah, so we have 3-wheelers, 2-wheelers, and we also have a 4-wheeler race, which is not right now here, but we did some work on 4-wheeler also. You can take their pictures.
Pretty interesting. All right, so this was first we went to the City Palace, and now this is City Palace car vintage collection.
So I guess you are the right person and God sent to ask this question. I think I had that question in my mind and here you appear, which is,
So
which is
we
wonderful.
have actually done 10,000 kilometers in this.
Are wonderful. I think at least some excitement in this
Yes,
dull moment.
Absolutely. When such machines are there, I think it has to be exciting. Doesn't get better than this in one day. And now it's time to go and explore a couple of lakes here. I mean, after all, we are in the lake city. And then tomorrow we are going to go to Jaipur.